Hello everybody, welcome to Overwatch, a team-based shooter which, unless you have been living under a rock, has been about everywhere. It's a new IP from Blizzard, something they haven't done in a long time, and it's something that has been tickling those old urges in my system for ages. Because games like this, like Team Fortress 2, which is commonly referenced or put to comparisons for this game... Yeah, thanks for the uplifting music there. This game has tickled my urges. I have been needing another game like this. And because of that, it is becoming my all-time favourite already, even though this is the open beta we are seeing. And I'm going to make this very clear, even though I've already said it just once, this is open beta. It's a small open beta period they're having before the game launch that's happening later this month at the time of this recording. So, if you see this video and use it as a point of reference, please keep in mind that things could have changed, characters could be different, there could actually be new content. And with that, we're going to be moving on straight into the game. But before we do that, actually, there was one thing I forgot. How we're taking care of things here. I want to be a bit informative. Because there are 21 heroes, each one works different, and they're all in their own field. We have offense heroes like Genji, defense like Bastion, tanks like Diva, and then you got healers like Mercy. They have separate areas for each class, so I'm going to be going through them one at a time, from offense, defense, tanks, and supports, in that order. I'll be seeing you in the game.
Prepare to attack.
Alright, welcome to Nepal, people. One of the many maps available on Overwatch. They're on a rotation, so to speak. They swap around, and oh, we got a fellow Genji. But anyway, we're starting off with Genji. Genji is one of the more mobile offense heroes. He has... oh dear, we don't have a support. This is going to be a bit hairy. But as per my aims, I don't really have the freedom to switch. But anyway, I'm just going to quickly go through his abilities while we're kind of waiting for our spawn to open up. First off, Genji passively is able to double jump, and he can climb walls. Always well and handy.
This is my home now.
On top of that, he has a ranged weapon, which is a burst fire shuriken into primary fire, but if you use the other fire mode, which is secondary, it's more of a cone.
Round one. Capture the objective.
Well, we're going in. On top of this, he has two active abilities. First off is a dash. He can do damage around him. And then his E, which I'll be trying to save because it's got a long cooldown, is a deflection. Which I'll kind of explain once I get a chance. Right over here. His deflection gives him a few seconds of invulnerability to anything that is fired in front of him, and will reflect it back. As you can see right here. And there is a Reaper somewhere who teleported. I should probably get up these walls and try and help. Try and knock over some of their defense heroes. There's a Lucio there. He's a medic. If you go into Team Fortress 2 ways, that was a Reaper that got me. Medics first over everything. Unfortunately, I may have been a bit too open where I was going. Genji is fragile. He hasn't got the least health out of any of the classes, but he is a fragile little ninja. The whole idea is you have to make use of your own ability to get the advantage. Ooh, hello there, Widowmaker. You can't run from me. Okay, maybe you can kill me because I burned through my shurikens too fast. I'm not saying I'm good at this game, as you can clearly see. I'm doing a lot of stupid things here.
I will not waste this chance.
But I'm just trying to be a bit informative of how the characters work, and Genji isn't one of my strongest characters. I haven't played him that much. I have given him some time, but it's not that strong. There's a McCree over there. The Wild West appearance is pretty key to him. You've got to watch out for him if he gets close. And this Reaper is just poking me down. Ah, here we go. I've got my ultimate ability. It is a super melee, is what I'll put. It does a fuck ton of damage to characters around you, and on top of that, it's a super cone melee. This is my point now, although I am low on health, and there's a Pharaoh with a rocket launcher ready to take me down. I gave it a good try keeping the point. I didn't have deflect ready if my memory serves correct anyway. But yeah, that's Genji in a nutshell. He is the ninja, pretty much. You get in, do your damage, and then as you kind of go through... Oh, I'm going to want to back up if Lucio's used his ultimate there. A lot of this will seem a bit hairy and confusing at first. Oh dear. Ow! That was a lot of ultimate abilities. Didn't have time to turn on deflection. But yeah, Genji is the fast ninja-like character. You can't really be staying still on all that. And his ultimate is sort of where he becomes the fighter that you need with his super melee. Which doesn't last long. Haha! I reflected a rocket right back at her. Okay, I'm gonna wanna possibly back up. Yeah, Lucio, I think, just went down. Oh, May brought her ultimate, which is going to freeze him down, which means we can keep contesting the point. Okay, there goes Diva's mech. I'm going to back off because I'm taking a lot of damage. Touch the point, reflect what I can. This is all about trying to work with my team here. I've got a Reinhardt shield that will keep me alive somewhat. Lucio, as a medic, has an AoE heal, which is giving everybody a bit of a heal. There's Farah again. Fortunately, my deflect will bounce her rockets back. And now if we can just hold on to the point. Oop, there's our Lucio ult, giving us a shield. Now if we can just hold on to this point for the rest of the game, we can possibly win this round. This is a King of the Hill type round we're playing right now, where it's a best of 3 on capturing the point. Nice try, Reaper. Okay, I've got my ultimate again, so keep an eye. Oh. Gonna want to be a problem. Whenever I hear high noon, it's a sign to get out of there. Oh. Ha! Nice try, Farah. Ow! Oh, well, yeah. I tried to use my ultimate there way at the worst possible time. Yeah, I made a stupid mistake going in when they had the advantage. And, oh no, we are still in overtime because people are still contesting on the point. This could... Oh dear, there's a Reaper that didn't win. I think our Bastion popped on his ult, which pretty much gave us a bit of an easy win here. Possibly. I mean, I'll get into the characters as we kind of go on for now, but for now we're staying as Genji, mostly kind of just to show it off, and we'll switch after the round's ended. Because we'll get into our next class, which I believe is McCree, which I'll get into once we're there. And hey, there's a Winston, little monkey. He's adorable. Oh, someone's on the point. It was McCree. Half expecting a flashbang. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We came back on this round when Lucio showed up. On to round 2 and we have the advantage. I'm going to be switching to McCree now, who is a mix of medium to short range with a revolver. Now, his revolver has 2 firing modes. He has this ability right here. He has, you know, a fairly accurate shot. But if he uses his right click, it spends the entire clip like mental. On top of that, I have a short range dash, which reloads my gun, and a flashbang, which stuns enemies. So McCree, honestly, he's the offensive character you want to go for, in my opinion, when you're dealing with a lot of tanky characters, because he can melt people with his fan the hammer ability. But he's squishy, so you gotta be careful. He's also actually effective against the fast-moving characters on the enemy team. You can see right here, Farah is annoying to get across, but one good stun grenade, and she can't move anymore. And mostly, a common thing people do is make use of fan hammer and stun grenades and just try to avoid conflict altogether when they don't have them available. But you have perfectly perfectly good time to place your shots no matter what. The two Reinhardts charged each other. That's a very awkward situation, and we can hopefully hold this point. They have a Pharah, so I actually don't want to stay on the point if I can avoid it. Because Pharah has a concussion grenade which knocks people around, so if I stay on that point, as you can see here, there are death pits everywhere. I'm only going to go on there if it needs to defend. Reaper, would you be so kind as to go away? Oh dear, I need to back off and go get health. If I die, I won't be able to help at all. And I almost have my ultimate Deadeye anyway, which it's a bit awkward at first. You gotta get used to how it functions. I'll kind of explain once we get a chance, but I'm just gonna say it now. Wait until you see a group, then that's when you use it. Let's see. Oh, damn it! I did it the worst possible time. Mental note: don't do it when the Bastion's got a clear shot on you. Even when there's a Winston body in the way, Bastion will kill you. But, yeah. Deadeye. You slow yourself down and begin locking on to every enemy in your vision. There is a circle on top of those enemies that, once it's filled up, will mean you can instantly kill them. So you want to start charging it up, and letting go the pure Deadeye when it's fully charged for as much damage as you possibly can get. And Reaper, I have the battle weapon for range here, but there was a Pharah in the way. That'll teach me for trying to stay when everybody died. Yeah, we need to group up, it seems. So just hang back until I see, you know, a whole team around, because with McCree on his own, he's a good 1v1 fighter, but in a group against a group, he won't do much. Missed on the... Nice try there, Reaper. I just saw that ultimate. That was actually, that counts as a shutdown, and... Only one kill, but it gets rid of Pharah, which I really think is good, because Pharah on his map is really annoying with a concussion grenade. And I think... Tracer, you are getting on my nerves. You and your little blinking around. Ah, thanks, Lucio. That armor is actually going to be very helpful. And Tracer missed her ultimate. Okay, I'm going into Genji mentality right now. Because I just tried to start deflecting even though I am McCree, not Genji. Yeah, we have the point right now, so as long as we keep them off it, we should be fine. Let's see, there is a Lucio over there trying to focus him down. Oh dear, that's a bad noise. Oh dear. I didn't let my gun reload and I wasn't paying attention to it, so that was my bad. Well, we still have the point. There's a little Roadhog over there, as I like to call him Pudge.
Back in the saddle again.
Oh well. Looks like we've won this, unless I can get on the point. Oh, are they gonna get on the point and make this go on for longer? Nope. Game 1.
Victory.
Now that is a great start. Ah, look at that Roadhog. Adorable.
Play of the
And a
game.
Bastion play of the game. I'm gonna be honest here. So many of these appear when you're new to this because it's so common. Bastion's strong if you don't know how to counter him. Let's see how this Bastion did. Yeah, this is the when we were about to lose the point and Bastion just cleared it. I would give it a Bastion, but I like giving them to the medic. And their entire enemy team rage quitted, except for the Reaper. Oh, I think that Reaper's feeling a little bit lonely right now. Oh, I got some bronze medals. Sweet. How did I do on... Let's see. I did better than my averages on Genji and McCree. Good. Cool. And we got some experience for that. The experience is kind of full of loot boxes, which... If I get a loot box during the recordings, I'll... Oh. Well, this is awkward. While it finds a new game, I'll cut it out. You know, don't want you guys to be stuck waiting for me.
Prepare to attack.
Alright, we are back, and we're on to the next defense hero, which is Farah. If you have played Team Fortress 2, and oh, there goes a couple of members of the team. If you have played Team Fortress 2 and have any experience with the soldier class, you will feel right at home with this character. Unless you played soldier for fancy rocket jumping. Because Farah has a different way of handling that.
I will protect the innocent.
Now, Farah has a passive jetpack. Holding down the jump button in midair or my right mouse button will allow me to hover. I can also kind of do it when I'm standing down. So I can stay in the air for long periods of time. On top of that, let's say I want to get up high really quickly. I'm just going to press shift, value, and there we go. That is how Farah gets up in the air really quickly because while rocket jumping is a thing, it's a bit painful.
Commences in 30 seconds.
And then we get our concussive grenade. Doesn't do any damage, but it knocks anything near any enemies back, including yourself. And then we get our rocket launcher, which is 6 shots, as you can see. Has a nice AoE and does a fair bit of damage. And just want to check my team real quick. Diva, tank, Mercy. Yeah, this is an okay team. We can fill up all areas. Got offense, snipers, defense. Got medics and tanks.
3, 2,
I don't really... I'd say Bastion on the fence doesn't work that well, but I've done it
Together
myself.
we will
And
not fail.
it does work, actually. Let's see. No, there's no one around. Oh, is that was a Reinhardt shield, and they have a Bastion. I'm assuming the Reinhardt and the Bastion are working together. So that's making me a bit awkward because I want to go up and check, but if I go up in the air, I'm going to be vulnerable. Unless I can. Oh, let's see. That Reinhardt went and did it. Oh dear. Okay, is there a med kit nearby? Oh, thank you, Mercy.
Thank you.
Excuse any lag that
Thanks
happens.
for the assist.
The downside of being someone that uses wireless internet fairly
Turret
frequently.
Move back.
Oh dear, they have a Trailbjorn and... Oh, there's Bastion. I was stupid. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I unfortunately use a wireless internet. It's just that it's very awkward to get a wire into my room where my computer is. So I live with wireless. Like, I have stuff like ping and FPS up in the upper left corner. If you're interested, and you can see it spike, that's the wireless downside happening. Can I get any decent shots off? Oh, I get it. The Reinhardt's not helping a Bastion. Oh dear, that's Hanzo's all. That thing will go across the entire map. You can't run. See, I think what's best is kind of just hanging back until I can get my ultimate charged. Oh, the Diva changed to Reinhardt. Good, we can use that shield. And not working from here, I need a different angle. I just had a... No, actually, I was just thinking, why don't I try and use my concussion grenade, but it won't work if Reinhardt's blocking it. There we go, that takes care of Reinhardt. We can move up now. Watch out up there, I can see Hanzo jumping about. Focus annoying him. There we go, he's down for the count. Now we can easily move up. I've only got about a Junkrat. And I'm going to go take up some high ground because that is where Farah works well. Anywhere where there are pits or high ground you want to take advantage of. As you can see over here, oh dear, I should back off from that. There is a Trailbjorn there, and I don't want to get hit by the turret. Ooh, there's a Widowmaker. She is a sniper. Ooh, dear. Ooh, I knocked myself back, and I think that actually saved me a little bit.
I need healing.
Oh, damn it. They've got 2 snipers, so if I get my sights on one, it's going to be awkward taking care of the other. Darn it. Oh well, I've got my ultimate now, which, if I get up in the air and see a group of them, I am going to tear them apart. Because it does a crap ton of damage. Yep, no, can't reach. Oh dear, gotta watch out, there's a sniper.
Sniper. Justice reigns from above.
Right there is Barrage. You fire a crap ton of mini rockets and you lock yourself in the air while it's happening. perfect for clearing an area, and if you can pair it with a teammate's ultimate that locks people down, you will do so much damage. Either way, let's see, judging by this area, and they have a Trellborn, if I'm correct, so could be awkward depending on where he planted his turret. Where could it be? The Reinhardt's busy cock-blocking us, so ow! Right, Reinhardt has a ranged attack that can actually pierce through shields. I always forget about that. Let's take a look at this area over here. Oh, they have a May, and there's the Trailbeyond.